I wanted to go over Rey from the Star Wars The Last Jedi BTS reel. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now today we will be going over a quick sequence that we saw in the Star Wars The Last Jedi behind the scenes reel that was shown at D23 and later released to the public, and one thing really caught my eye. I didn't notice it at first, but if you do notice this, as you go through, we do see a sequence in which Rey is combating against 3 other opponents, and they all seem to be holding staffs or something like that. Now, a lot of you guys were speculating on what this all could mean. Who is Rey going up against? Why would she have 3 opponents going up against her? Surely this isn't part of a flashback, or surely this isn't part of her training. I believe that she's going up against the Knights of Ren. Now, we do know the Knights of Ren will be going up against Luke Skywalker himself. However, do keep in mind, there are 6 Knights of Ren, not counting the Master, Kylo Ren. Now, what's really intriguing is, if they are indeed staffs, alright, going up against Rey, why would there be resistance at all in any way, shape, or form? The lightsaber would cut right through it, and as you can see right here in the training session, it looks like Rey is clashing against all 3 of them and putting some form of resistance to it, as if they are lightsabers. Now, one thing I will say is that we also learned one thing about the Knights of Ren recently, is that they also will be deceiving, just like Vice Admiral Holdo and DJ. So, during the production of The Last Jedi over in Ireland in May of 2016, a lot of locals, and I spoke about this over a year ago, reported that the Knights of Ren were spotted holding these red rods, and a lot of us came to the conclusion that they were wielding lightsabers. Now, I believe that since the Knights of Ren are also considered to be very deceiving when it comes to their looks, since only like 1 or 2 of them have a staff, if you look at the Knights of Ren, it really makes you question, why would there be 3 staffs going up against Rey if only like 1 or 2 of the Knights of Ren have these types of weapons? The others have something completely different. Well, if we take the deceiving part into play, I do believe that the Knights of Ren could have lightsabers wielded, or essentially latched onto their belt underneath their outfits or their costumes, and they use these normal primitive weapons as a way of provoking their enemy to attack. And it really gives them a sense of having the upper hand when they really don't. So let's say all the Knights of Ren with Kylo Ren come in on the coast of Ahch-To, and Rey and Luke Skywalker see the Knights of Ren only with these, these axes, these staffs, and all that kind of stuff, right? All those primitive type of weapons that are seen as primitive in comparison to a lightsaber. Then the enemies, alright, go towards Luke and Rey, and they stop. They wait for them to, provoke. And I think that Rey and Luke would essentially go into battle thinking that they have the upper hand, and then out of nowhere, they all ignite lightsabers. I think that would be an amazing sequence. And then that's when at least 3 of them go toward Rey, and 3 of them go toward Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker wipes out all 3 of them easily, and then Kylo Ren takes over, and the other 3 go after Luke Skywalker as a form of distraction. We do know that one of them has an axe, and they go up against Luke Skywalker. We did hear that over a year ago, thanks to, I believe it was Star Wars Newsnet. Very interesting stuff, guys, I gotta tell you. And one thing that I will say is that I do believe, yes, that these are the Knights of Ren going up against Rey. Do keep in mind, these are not the actors of the Knights of Ren, these are just trainers. Training Daisy Ridley of the scene that they will be taking part in. So yeah, guys, drop a comment below. That's my take. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.